It's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and today I'm going to show you 4-ingredient cake donuts. Now, a traditional donut is generally deep fried, so these aren't going to taste exactly like your traditional donut. This tastes more like a decadent chocolate banana muffin, but it has this kind of donut-like quality to it. Slightly dense, but still fluffy. Now, I've seen lots of different recipes add various things into cake mix to create something different, so I decided to try my hand at it. So for this recipe, I highly recommend that you use super ripened bananas, but if you don't have them, you can use fresher ones as well. It's just a little bit hard to mush them. Now, you're going to ignore everything that's written on that cake mix box. We're not going to add any water to this whatsoever. The final ingredient for the donut itself is just some sour cream, and we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of sour cream. If you notice that the batter is still really thick, you can go ahead and add just a little bit more. Now, I've shown you in a previous video how to do this without a donut pan, but for best results, honestly, using a donut pan is going to give you those perfect looking donuts. This was my very first time using this with this recipe, so don't overfill your pan. In this section here, I do overfill it just slightly. Instead, make sure that you just fill it up one time around instead of doing 2 swoops of the batter. I'm using a piping bag, but this will work with a sandwich bag as well. So one of the biggest differences between baking cupcakes and donuts is that you want to make sure you use a much higher temperature, and these only took 7 minutes to bake for me. So you'll notice with the ones that I did only 1 swoop of batter around in the pan actually have a hole. The other ones are a little bit overfilled. No worries though. This is the last ingredient of our donut. It's just some melted white chocolate. You can use candy melts, you can use dark chocolate, you can use whatever you would like. You could even use canned frosting, which you can heat up and then dip this in there. So that is our 4-ingredient donut, but if you want to go a little bit above and beyond, go ahead and add on some decorations. I'm just showing you one of many ideas that you can use. I think using varying sprinkle sizes looks really beautiful, and it also adds a really nice crunch to your donut too. Now I'm going to show you how I'm covering up those centers that actually baked through instead of having that hole there. So I'm just using a little bit of fondant here. You can use modeling chocolate if you would like instead, and I'm going to create a rose. This is very classic Ashleigh where I'm using this cutter, I'm thinning out the petals, and notice I did cut it in half this time. Our donut is small and we want to just cover up that center hole, so I am just using 1/2 and then I'm going to roll it up as per usual. I'm not even using water to adhere this. I'm going to put a little bit of white chocolate in the center of that donut, and then I'm going to drop that flour in there, and I'm going to play with the petals a little bit to make sure that everything is covered up to my liking. I'm going to continue to cover up the rest of the ones that kind of baked through a little bit. Any mistake that you make in baking, it's never a mistake. It's just something that's begging for a little bit of extra attention. I am using some luster dust from Sweet Sticks. It's completely edible, so that's why I do like to use this one. Mix it with a little bit of vodka, and then I'm painting those roses, and I'm also adding some splatter here and there as well. So I know I added on a bunch of different things, but honestly, these would look impressive even if you just dipped them in the glaze or the white chocolate or dark chocolate and put a little bit of a sprinkle on them. And they're so easy and quick to make. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!